Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video, and today, if you read the title, it's not going to be one of my more just fun, playful videos, making fun of just someone in a playful manner. Just recently, I didn't want to make a video on this. This whole controversy came out about like 2-3 days ago. I didn't want to make a video on it, but as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I just feel like I need to get my thoughts out there because this is two content creators, a lot of content creators that I genuinely watch and I feel like they've had a good influence on my life. But the recent controversy with all this, which some of you, if you're watching this, you probably have no clue. A lot of you, if you're watching this, you probably already know what happened. I'm going to give a brief explanation, then I'm going to share my thoughts on it because I'm disappointed. Not disappointed, angry. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. So in case you guys don't know the situation, 2 days ago, I think when I upload this, about 3 days ago, a group channel of 4 commentary YouTubers in the UK scene, very popular content creators by the name of Will Nee, IMALLEXX, James Marriott, and Memulous. 4 huge content creators, and basically the scene. They're basically the scene of the UK commentary community, of course. They all live together in a house, and they've been doing a lot more collabs recently, but recently they decided to announce on Twitter that they're making a group channel called the Eboys, ironically. But the thing is, if you guys aren't aware with that whole friend group, that whole community of those 4, which it actually was 5, they missed iNabber. iNabber, Will Nee, Memulous, IMALLEXX, James Marriott, especially James Marriott, IMALLEXX, and iNabber. They're all great friends, and that was portrayed off of multiple collabs, the way they talk to each other on social media. It was obvious they portrayed themselves as good friends. I first got into iNabber from IMALLEXX. IMALLEXX is the first YouTuber out of this whole group that I've actually gotten into, and IMALLEXX basically introduced me to James Marriott, iNabber, Memulous, and Will Nee. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Will Nee, I mean, IMALLEXX was the gateway to all those people, and I couldn't have been more disappointed in this news. But let me finish up explaining the situation so you guys know what happened, if you guys aren't aware. So, Comment Cop on Twitter, shout out to you or whatever. A lot of people are just using this tweet for reference for their videos. Basically, iNabber has been making a lot of tweets since October, November 2019. He wants to make a group channel. He wants to make a group channel with his friends. You know, that's very common in YouTube nowadays, and I was looking forward to it, to be honest. I mean, why not? They're some of my favorite content creators. And so I'm going to show up a whole bunch of tweets that iNabber was talking about making a group channel a long time ago. He was bringing up the idea a hell of a lot time ago, and I'm showing up a bunch of tweets right now. I'm not going to go over every single one of them. But more specifically, iNabber tweeted this out, that the group channel we were making never happens because we couldn't decide on a name. I'm not even joking, LMAO, just a playful tweet, you know. And IMALLEXX. Literally, this is February 9th. Very, very recent. IMALLEXX replied to that tweet saying, we could and should be called the Eboys. So it was pretty known that they were actively talking about a group channel, wanting to do a group channel. Everyone's pitching ideas. Apparently they were having meetings at this time as well. But then literally a few more weeks pass, and 4 of the 5 of the friend group announced that they made a group channel without the 5th member. Without the 5th member of the friend group. Without any notice. They didn't tell iNabber anything. They didn't send over one of their close friends any text messages. No, nothing. iNabber found out at the same time as everyone else on Twitter that this group channel was announced. How the fuck does that happen? Seriously, how does that happen? There are 5 people that you refer to as your close friends. Not one of them sends over a text message, a notice, any information on, oh, hey, you know what? We're making this group channel. We're planning on doing it without you. That's the bare minimum. There would still be pieces of shit if they did that. But that's the bare minimum. We're talking about one of your closest friends here. We're talking about someone that IMALLEXX made a tweet about December 25th saying, if it wasn't for iNabber, Will Nee, Memulous, James Marriott, I'm not sure if I'll be tweeting about celebrating Christmas this year. You guys kept me going this year, and I owe everything from here on out. Thanks for looking out for me in 2019. And then iNabber responds, looking forward to next year, bro, onwards and upwards. Just wholesome conversations, just supportive of friends. Natural. And then IMALLEXX says, only if you're with me. Well, that's ironic, isn't it, man? Because he's the one who got left out. The one who brought up the idea. Yeah, let's leave that guy out. He has the least amount of subs. Let's leave that guy out. Fucking brilliant. And then fast forward to the future where Eboys gets announced on Twitter without iNabber. iNabber makes these tweets saying, "No one is a snake. I'm just sad and I feel left out. I regret calling people snakes, but that was just an explosion emotional reaction." Now apparently he lashed out immediately when this was announced, which is justified, but apparently these tweets are extinct. I couldn't find them anywhere. But then he says, "Please do not send the boys hate. As much as we're distanced now, there will always be love for them on my end. Hope they get a milli subbies." No you don't, man. Just be honest. Just be honest. No you don't. If a group of my friends just fucking excluded me from some shit, I would not hope, hey, best for you guys. I hope you fucking get rich without me. Snakes. Snakes. That's what they are. Snakes. And then iNabber fires up a stream to talk about the situation, and this is what he has to say, and it's truly just, it's honestly heartbreaking, and it's honestly just like, what the fuck?
I've said in this, I've probably missed something out, but I'm still sad that I'm not involved. You've created a group channel without the 5th member. That's it. There was nothing to be saying, we're making it soon, we're making it now. It's just one message. Let me put it like this. It's like, imagine, it's just pretty simple. Imagine your group of friends went out without you, and you would just be a bit sad, wouldn't you? I think the only deep thing I've said is I came up with the name, which I firmly believe I did. I didn't like the name, it was ironic, but I came up with it, seeing as I made that channel like 2 months ago. That's the only deep thing I've said, and if they want to refute that, that's fine. But that's all they've said, all right? Like we've been having meetings over group channels since, I don't know, like this might be wrong, but like May last year, maybe, I think. There was another time where a group channel was being created and I wasn't told about it. So this is the second time. So I think this is another reason why it hurts. I probably shouldn't have said that, but if I knew about this, Alex, why would you not bring it up onto me when we called 6 hours ago? Have no ill will to you. I saw as I said earlier, there may have been a message I missed, but a message to me personally, not this one message in a big paragraph from last week about the possibility of a group channel being made. That is why I'm still mad about this. I said earlier, even if I knew, I'd be mad. I hope you guys do well with the channel. I'm not saying, I don't want to say anything. There's nothing for me to say personal. There's nothing personal there. I'm just sad. Let me list things which I may have done. Tweets which have been interpreted as me shit talking, which one, and we spoke about that. Me and Will did. What else? I slept through a James recording, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's one of the reasons why. My political tweets, as terrible as some of them are, that might be one of the reasons.
And I was really surprised by this reaction that iNabber was having. How much of a high road that he's taking. How much of a bigger man he is in this situation. It really surprised me. But then I watched a couple of videos on this, and a lot of people were talking about and raised the good point that he's only saying these specific things because they all share the same audience, which definitely is true. I got introduced to iNabber from IMALLEXX. But I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm not saying that that's the reason iNabber is saying don't send hate to them. I'm sure he actually genuinely feels still a good connection with them, that he just doesn't want people to mindlessly hate on them. But it's taken me a few days to realize, and it's taken me a few videos to watch on this situation, to finally come to the conclusion that it's completely justified. And I'm so disappointed. I have so much to say about this. IMALLEXX is one of my top 3 favorite YouTubers of all time. I'm going to go out and say that right now. IMALLEXX I love. He's one of my favorite content creators and has been for the last few years. And this is just what makes this so hard. I do not enjoy anyone else's content out of this group more than IMALLEXX. Not even by a mile. IMALLEXX his content has genuinely influenced me so much in my life. I genuinely feel that way. Which makes it so goddamn hard to come to the realization that I was wrong about someone. Back then last year when this whole Slazo situation was happening, I chose to not look into that situation at all. I literally completely took a 180, and I didn't even pay attention to any of the Slazo drama, even though there were tons and tons of IMALLEXX exposed videos, and IMALLEXX was in the wrong in that situation. In case you guys don't know, he accused one of his friends of sexual assault. Yes, he probably one of the worst offenses that can be done. IMALLEXX doubled down, and he was wrong about it. He doubled down on his point and still has yet to apologize on that situation, which is disgusting. And it's exactly something that he would criticize as well. He would criticize the exact same person who he is today. 2016, 2017 IMALLEXX, my favorite videos by him. He would criticize who he is now. And it sucks. It honestly sucks. I haven't missed an IMALLEXX video in probably over a year. I've watched every single one of his new videos whenever it's come out. I've watched his podcasts, all of the podcasts he's done with James. I love IMALLEXX. IMALLEXX is a great content creator, and I enjoy his shit a lot. And I enjoyed it so much to the point that I was literally ignoring controversies he was in, even though he accused one of his friends of one of the greatest offenses that could be done to someone. I chose to ignore it because I didn't care. I just wanted to enjoy his content. But it's too far now. It's too far. I didn't know who Slazo was. I know who iNabber is. And it's not okay. It's not okay. But back to what I was saying. The most recent IMALLEXX video that he had with a group channel, TikTok Talent Show, with Will Nee, James Marriott, and Memulous. I couldn't watch it. I clicked off the video. I couldn't bear it. I couldn't bother to watch that video. I was so disgusted, and I just felt ill. I genuinely felt ill watching that video. I couldn't watch it knowing the information with the recent iNabber and the screwing one of your friends. Not even communicating to one of your friends. How does that happen? I'm still struggling. How do you live with someone for a year? I don't know exactly how long James and Alex lived with iNabber. How do you live with someone and then establish that relationship with them and decide to do something this scummy and not even give them a text? It blows my mind. This isn't Alex. This isn't the Alex that I enjoy watching. This isn't the Alex that I enjoy hearing his opinions on certain subjects. It's fucking disgraceful. You have Cabos looking like the bigger person, the advanced journalist in this situation, because he made a pretty good damn video. And I fucking hate Cabos. IMALLEXX, you made an exposed video on Cabos, and I love that shit. You made some great ass points. And you just made Cabos look like the right man in this situation. I didn't want to make this video because in the back of my mind, I was thinking, hey, you know what, one day, when I hopefully grow my channel to a decent amount of subscribers, I could reach out to them. I could reach out to IMALLEXX and tell him how much of an inspiration he's had on influence on my channel. I've done so many things on my channel because of IMALLEXX. I've constructed who I am and my opinions on certain things because of a person, because of an influencer. IMALLEXX. Which just makes it so much harder. Which makes this video so much harder to make. But I didn't want to make it 2 days ago when this whole thing was going on because I was worried. Think about that. I was genuinely worried to make a video on this defending what was right because I wanted to hopefully have a relationship with Alex when I'm older. But I threw that out the window. I definitely threw out the window, and I'm happy I did because I'm happy I'm making this video because I truly do believe in the things I'm saying. Now, what I was saying about the Cabos video, James Marriott actually reached out to Cabos to talk about the situation apparently in the DMs, and Cabos gave some pretty good damn information on what's going on right now. James Marriott told Cabos that iNabber was not in the group, or was chosen not to be in the group because of his political tweets that the group didn't like. Yep, that's really the fucking excuse that they gave, that iNabber isn't in the group channel. That's bullshit. We all know that's bullshit. Let's open our eyes. Let's use half of our brains here. That's fucking bullshit. You guys wanted more money. Greedy bitches. It's fucking disgraceful. And the thing is I love these content creators. I watch James always. I watch IMALLEXX, top 3 of my favorite YouTubers of all time. Memulous, good content creator. Wilney, good content creator. But this is exactly that situation you were talking about, IMALLEXX, with KSI. Remember 2017? Remember 2016? When you made videos talking about how much you looked up to KSI? I remember those. I watched those videos. How much you idolized KSI. And how much of a big influence he was on your life and your YouTube career. But then as you grew older and KSI started taking the piss out of depression, you came to realize that, you know what, this guy, he's kind of a piece of shit, to be honest. And I probably shouldn't look up to him as a role model. That's what's happening right now, Alex. And I hope you take a step back. I really hope you take a step back. I don't know how you can't resolve this at this point, though. That's the most disappointing part. You cannot resolve this. You cannot now add iNabber to the group channel. No. That's fucked up. You know what they actually said? James Marriott told Kavos, allegedly, that's what Kavos is telling us, that James told us that they offered iNabber after it was announced. After the Eboys was announced and all the drama was coming up, then they offered iNabber if he wants to be in the group channel. But only if he shows great commitment and shows great motivation to try to get into the channel. You're fucking friends. We're talking about your friends here. Why does sub count matter? Why does sub count matter when they're your fucking friends? Disgusting. Literally disgusting. I just don't know how this happens. I literally do not know how this happens. And James was talking about how he's been talking to iNabber, trying to maintain the relationship. I don't know about the others. All I know is about James from Kavos' video. That he's trying to maintain his relationship with iNabber, and he was trying to sort this out. What can you sort out? What can you honestly sort out? What are you thinking? You're not. You're not thinking, are you? None of you thought what would happen. Are you kidding me? Starting a group channel when he brought up the idea without him? How is this not obvious? How did you not know exactly what was going to happen? Pieces of shit. Honestly, pieces of shit. And we're talking about commentary community. We're talking about the commentary community who calls out other people for their shit. You got no problem doing the same exact things that you criticize other people for doing, do you? Huh, Alex? I'm so disappointed. How does this happen again, Alex? How does this happen again, Alex? Everyone's calling you a snake. Everyone's clowning you. But do you fucking care? You probably don't. You got your check for the Eboys video. You know, you made it OnlyFans, making a lot of money. You probably don't fucking care. You should. You should take a step back, Alex, and really realize what's valuable in life. And we're talking about the controversial guy who literally accused one of his friends of sexual assault. We're talking about that controversial figure. IMALLEXX. But iNabber's tweets about political events, that's his opinion. Oh, that's too... Hey man, that's a little bit too offensive. We can't really have a controversial figure in our group channel. But you know what? If iNabber had 1 million subs, he would have been in that shit. And you know it too. You all fucking know it. If iNabber had 1 million subscribers, he'd be in that group. If IMALLEXX, if he didn't have almost 2 million subscribers, if he had 500k like iNabber, he would have been fucking kicked out. If IMALLEXX makes the same tweets that iNabber is right now, he would have still been in the group. They would have been considered funny to the friends. Not controversial, just because he has 2 million subscribers. Fake life. You all live a fake life. And I'm so disappointed. I don't even know what this video was. I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I just need to get my thoughts out there. How did this happen again, Alex? I literally ignored the first time. I ignored it the first time. When you accused your friend of being a fucking sexually assaulting someone. Your fucking friend. Doubled down on it. You were fucking wrong. Piece of shit. Trying to ruin your friend's career. Just cause whatever the fuck. I ignored that shit. I ignored it and I still enjoyed your content. Now it's too fucking late. It's too late, man. It's too late. I genuinely felt like I had a connection. You know how everyone just wants that connection with their viewer? Every single YouTuber wants a connection with their viewer that I had with IMALLEXX. IMALLEXX influenced my career on YouTube, my thoughts on many subjects, because of his YouTube channel, because of his opinions, because of his YouTube videos. Isn't that what every YouTuber wants? I would love that. I would love that from one of my viewers. To have that kind of connection with a viewer is so rare. So rare. And if one of my loyal viewers who was watching me came out and made a video that I'm making right now on me, I would be heartbroken. Because if I knew that a viewer that I had a very good connection with, and I heavily influenced their life, and then if I fucked up and they changed their beliefs about me because I did something fucking disgusting, I would have to take a huge step back and realize, what am I doing? And I hope that's the step back you take. I really hope you take a step back, Alex. And I really hope you respect this video if you do see it. I really hope you respect my opinions. Because if you look at me, it's just like, one of those haters, you know. His opinion, what the fuck does his opinion mean? He's got 4,000 subscribers. Who the fuck is him? No. No. I was a loyal viewer. You really gotta show something to me. You really gotta show something to all of us. I'll see you guys later with, better video tomorrow. More playful video. I'm sorry if you guys thought this was boring or anything. If you made it to the end, I appreciate that shit. But I needed to make this video because of the slight chance that this does reach someone that could get this to Alex. I think that's very important to me. But that's gonna do it. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Hopefully a more fun video. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more happy. But yeah, see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out. I don't even know. Peace.